This is my home. This is my kitchen. This is my family. Tilly. Jack. Holly. Megan. And of course, my wife Tana.
You may think you're the busiest person in the world, but over this series, I'm going to prove it's still possible to cook stunning food at home. My rules are simple. Home cooking has to be easy. It's got to be fast. It's got to be delicious. So, if you think you can't cook amazing food at home, think again. These are the only recipes you'll ever need.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
OK, today's all about healthy food. I'm going to show you that eating well and eating healthily can go hand in hand. I'm a chef, so my whole day, not just meal times, is devoted to food. If I'm not cooking it, I'm tasting it or thinking about it. My other great passion in life is fitness. I've run over 10 marathons in the last 10 years. I have to get these two sides of my life to work together. So, get ready for my ultimate healthy recipes. Dishes that are good for you without any compromise on flavour.
To start, a fresh and fruity breakfast to set you up for the day. Quick bircher muesli you can make in minutes. Next, a liquid lunch, which is generally healthy. Glorious gazpacho soup, followed by a wafer-thin pineapple carpaccio for dessert. For dinner, it's my youngest daughter Tilly joining me in the kitchen to cook up a simple meal packed with goodness. Teriyaki salmon filled with omega oils and superfood soba noodle salad. For dessert, a delicious light and fizzy spritz jelly.
You would say, done.
This is my ultimate healthy food. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. First up is my breakfast bircher muesli.
Bircher muesli traditionally gets made the night before and left in the fridge. I find that a little bit too heavy and slightly stodgy. So it's the same principles, but a lot lighter. First in, the yogurt.
I think live and raw milk yogurt are best. They're packed with calcium, enzymes, and probiotics, which help your body absorb nutrients.
It's interesting, because the kids especially would prefer their muesli with milk, but the yogurt, it's so much better for them. I like making it literally 10 minutes before I want to serve it, because it doesn't become stodgy. Yogurt in, apple juice. That's a great way of sweetening the muesli. A couple of tablespoons in. Give that a little mix. Now, sprinkle in the oats. I like putting 2/3 in now to absorb and almost double in size. And the last third of oats in at the end.
Oats are low on the glycemic index, which means they slowly release energy to keep you going right through to lunch.
I quite like it when it just falls off the spoon. You can see, literally in seconds, it's got thicker. The rest of the oats in. So I've got different textures. Now, mix that up nicely. And it literally takes 3 or 4 minutes to put together. Just gonna get a dry pan on. Almonds, incredibly healthy. Toasting them, even better flavour. Flake them into the pan, lightly toast them. That gives a really nice sort of crunch to the top of the muesli. Roll them around the pan so they're evenly toasted. Out into a bowl. The exciting thing about putting your own muesli together is that you're in control. Blackberries, summer, raspberries, strawberries, and so it changes.
Berries don't just taste great. They're packed with antioxidants and vitamins C and K.
So just dot the top of your muesli with your blackberries. Generous on the blackberries. Sweetness, tartness, acidic. And then just sprinkle over your nice almonds. I quite like a lot of crunch on top. So be generous. That looks fantastic. Perfect way to start the day.
My quick bircher muesli doesn't just taste incredible, it makes you feel fantastic. It's my ultimate healthy breakfast. There really is no better way to start the day.
Next, I'm putting the flavour back into healthy food with a sensational lunch and dinner. Here are the key ingredients you'll need to cook them.
First, on my ultimate shopping list are soba noodles. These grey-brown noodles are made from buckwheat, so they're gluten-free and high in protein. They're quick to cook and so versatile. Use them in stir-fries, soups and salads, like the one I'm making for dinner. Salmon fillets are brimming with super healthy omega oils and so quick and versatile to cook. Whether poached, grilled, pan-fried, baked or quickest of all, raw as sushi. I'm making a family favourite for my healthy dinner, teriyaki salmon. Pomegranates have been revered since ancient Greek and Egyptian times for healing properties. Today, we know these little jewels are packed with antioxidants, minerals and vitamins B, C, E and K. They are fantastic in Middle Eastern dishes or scattered over fruit salads like the fine pineapple carpaccio I'm making for lunch.
I don't believe in fatty diets and diet foods. There's no cardboard tasting rice cakes in our house, let me tell you. At its simplest, healthy eating for me is all about fresh home-cooked food, portion control and a balanced diet. And it should be a pleasure to eat. You should never turn meal times into something you dread. For my ultimate healthy lunch, I'm showing you one of my favourite dishes. It's packed with vitamins and goodness, but it's also super tasty. Gazpacho.
For dessert, sweet and refreshing pineapple like you've never tasted before. First job, the gazpacho soup.
For me, the secret of a great gazpacho is overripe tomatoes. Peppers, cucumber, a little bit of heat with the garlic, but you've got to leave it to marinate.
First, peppers. Cut around the flat edges to minimise waste. Then chop.
And the nice thing about making a gazpacho, there's no set recipe because you can put it together purely all tomatoes, half peppers, half tomatoes. I like the flavour of the cucumber in there as well. That gives it that freshness. The secret of a great gazpacho is the longer you leave it marinating, the better the flavour. So if you can get this done the night before and left in the fridge, the results are stunning.
The green and red peppers have subtly complementary flavours and go well with ripe tomatoes. Start off by removing the bitter core.
Get a little knife and just put it in where the core is and twist it round, and you get this little core out. I remember my first experience eating a gazpacho in Spain. Mind-blowing. I've never forgotten that.
Quarter your tomatoes, keeping the juicy seeds that add so much depth of taste.
Nice. Then from there, cucumber. Just peel that. The seeds I'm going to leave in. That gives it the flavour and the texture. Cucumber in a gazpacho does exactly what it does in a Pim's. It sort of freshens it up and makes it mouth-watering. Slice that in half. Again, into quarters and chop.
Now to give gazpacho its unique texture and thicken the soup, bread. And the crispier the crust, the better. Then garlic, thinly sliced. Next, spring onions.
Nice and roughly chopped.
And basil, stalks and all.
We can use stalks, and basil stalks, parsley stalks, tarragon stalks. They have the most amazing flavour. Basil in. And now, we're going to start marinating it.
Salt, black pepper, and a good coating of olive oil. This gives it a glossy, creamy flavour.
And the sherry vinegar. That's the perfect vinegar for the gazpacho. It's a strong, acidic complement to the flavours. Then just mix it up. And the smell already is incredible. It doesn't look like a gazpacho, but by the time this marinates and all those flavours start getting to know one another, all of a sudden you've got this huge explosion of contrast. Now, push that down. In the restaurants, we press the marinade down overnight, a couple of big pans on top, and we crush all the ingredients and then blitz it the next day. The flavour is extraordinary.
Leave all those fresh ingredients packed with goodness to marinate from half an hour to even overnight.
And then when you blend it, it just comes together like this sumptuous, rich, delicious, chilled soup.
To go with my super tasty soup, I've got an ultra healthy and exciting dessert. Carpaccio of pineapple, which is a chefy way of saying super thinly sliced.
It's done with a twist. We're gonna have a delicious, flavoured salt. Has to be flavoured with vanilla.
Simply scrape out the vanilla seeds and add to sea salt along with the pod to store.
Now, that basically keeps forever. There's no sell-by date because it's salt and vanilla. So fragrant, so delicious.
You don't need much of this fragrant salt to intensify the sweetness of the pineapple.
Pineapple.
Slice peeled pineapple into wafer-thin pieces.
It's almost like nice little discs, slightly transparent.
Once you've sliced the pineapple, take the flavour to another level. A light sprinkle of vanilla salt and arrange the pineapple in a flower shape.
It's a beautiful way of finishing a meal. The fragrance of the vanilla, the crunch with the salt. And the vanilla salt just marinades the pineapple beautifully.
Then scatter nutrient-rich pomegranate seeds over the top. To finish, finely shredded fresh mint.
Just slice them really thin, and then that'll give that nice, cool, minty flavour to the pineapple.
My carpaccio is ready and my gazpacho has been marinating in the fridge.
Time to blend the soup. In. Onto your blender and start off nice and slowly.
Blend until super fine and gloriously silky and serve refreshingly cold.
Get your bowl and pour it in. Now, to finish it, get some fresh basil, roll it nice and tight, and shred it, and then drop it into your bowl. Fresh chopped basil, and then finally, just a touch of extra virgin olive oil, just to give that really nice additional freshness. And look at that, healthy and delicious.
Gazpacho soup to me is a taste of Mediterranean sunshine in a bowl, followed by the wafer-thin carpaccio of pineapple with jewels of pomegranate goodness for dessert. Practically all of your 5 a day in one incredible healthy lunch. Coming up, it's dinner time, and my youngest Tilly shows she's champion of healthy cooking.
A bit like pure gold.
With a winning way to eat salmon.
I think we did well. High five.
It's not just me. My whole family is pretty sport mad. My wife Tana runs marathons. Jack's crazy about football and swimming. Megan loves swimming too and is in the local club. Holly's mad about hockey and Tilly plays netball for the school. So, a healthy diet's an important one, but we're pretty relaxed about it. My philosophy is simple. Try and eat less of the bad stuff and eat more of the good stuff.
And joining me in the kitchen is my netball nut, youngest Tilly. For dinner, it's a meagre-rich teriyaki salmon with a buckwheat soba noodle salad brimming with healthy greens and a light Aperol spritz jelly for dessert. First job, the teriyaki marinade for the salmon.
Tilly, can you help Daddy with the salmon, please? Right, teriyaki, delicious, sticky, sweet salmon, okay? First of all, I'd like you to do a little season on the salmon, please, with salt and pepper. Thank you. All right, I want you to slice the garlic. 1 in front, 2 behind. Yeah? Oh, getting a bit fast there in your old age. Huh? Good girl. Thank you. Right, garlic in with the ginger. So we're gonna make a marinade, okay? Do you know what a marinade is?
It's what you coat something in.
That's right. So let's start off with soy sauce. 3 tablespoons.
1,
Good?
2,
Good.
3.
This is rice wine, also known as mirin. 1 in.
I know what that is. That's maple syrup. It's a bit like pure gold.
Beautiful. And a little touch of olive oil. Now,
It smells really good.
I want you to rub the salmon in the marinade. If you can get a chance to do this the night before, the salmon actually changes colour. But it's fine, even with 10 or 15 minutes before you start cooking it.
Does the ginger and garlic give it a different taste?
Do you know what? It helps improve the taste. When we cook it, I have this really nice glaze on there, okay? Right, let's put that in the fridge to marinate, and we'll start the jellies.
To follow the teriyaki salmon, a grown-up light dessert, Prosecco and Aperol spritz jelly. Start by soaking gelatine sheets in cold water. Pour Prosecco, 100 millilitres of water and caster sugar into the pan. Heat until the sugar's dissolved, then add your gelatine sheets. Leave the mix to cool, top up with more Prosecco and a dash of the bitter, sweet Italian Aperol. Then pour into tumblers over orange slices and leave to set in the fridge. All the refreshment of a spritz in a perfect jelly form. The teriyaki salmon's marinating. Time to get on with the noodle and vitamin-packed veg and seed salad.
Soba noodles.
Why are they this colour?
They're this colour because they're made out of buckwheat. Okay, and then we're going to drop them in. So, nice and carefully. If you slide them that way, and then you go like that in your hand, and I'll show you there. And then look, hold them like that, and drop them into the pan. Okay. Got them?
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on tight. Off you go. Nice.
Do they take longer to cook than normal noodles?
They actually take literally 5 minutes. Now, what are they?
Sugar snap peas.
Sugar snap peas. Okay.
And they're so crunchy.
Really crunchy. Now, carrot and kale. I'm going to show you a really quick way of slicing carrot ribbons. So, you just come down.
Oh, so it's just a bit like peeling them, but...
That's right. Off you go. There we go. Nice big long ribbons. Sugar snap peas in.
Yep.
Okay. Into the noodles.
Forgot to...
Oh, thank you. Wake up, Daddy. Next, kale. Now, you know how good that is for you, right?
Yeah.
Kale. In. Right, how are the ribbons?
And they're good.
Oh, that's nice. You okay? Would you like some salt and pepper on your little bit of carrot? No? Ribbons go in. Good girl.
I didn't forget any like you did.
So, excuse me. And because we've shaved them really thinly like this, how long do you think they're going to take to cook?
About a minute. Oh, it looks so yummy.
It does look yummy, doesn't it? Now we're going to drain the noodles. That is beautiful. See how the kale's cooked?
What happens if you cook the vegetables for too long? Would they just go a bit hard?
They'll go soft and mushy. Okay. And then we're going to drop the noodles in. But now, we're going to make those noodles taste even better. I'd like you to put a little bit of salt and pepper on there for me, please. Next. Chop. Spring onions through. Watch your fingers, please. We're going to put a dressing on there. Ginger goes in.
I can smell that from here.
You can, can't you? How nice is
It's going
that?
to be like a multi-season salad with
Isn't
all
it?
the colours.
Now, what's that? Got a little smell.
Sesame oil.
That's right, sesame oil. A touch of sesame oil over. Okay. Rice wine vinegar. A little splash. Okay. And then finally, a little touch of soy sauce. I'll let you drizzle that in, please. That's it. One little final ingredient. What's that?
Seaweed.
Whose favourite's that?
Jack's, Holly's, and mine.
Slice it into strips. Okay. I'm going to chop that. Oh, how is that?
Good.
I want you to sprinkle that on top of the noodles. And I'll squeeze the lemon juice. Oh, excuse me.
We also had a lemon shower today.
The soba noodle salad is ready. Now, we'll get on and cook the salmon.
Oh, it looks good.
Doesn't it? Boom. Let's go. Boom. Right. pan nice and hot.
But
What did I show you when you put fish in the pan? Which way do you put it in?
you put it in skin down first.
That's right, and then there's the pan there, and you put it in there, and you lay away from you. If you lay it towards you, what happens?
It will spit at you.
It will splash, that's right. So, take your time. Good girl. Good girl. And the last one. Good girl.
Very slippy.
Very slippy. That's why it's so fresh. Nice. Nice. A nice little bit of ginger on there now. A little bit of garlic.
It smells of a mixture of all the flavours.
Doesn't it?
Then together.
So, a nice colour on the salmon.
Nice and crispy.
Nice and crispy, that's right. And now I'd like you to pour the rest of the marinade over for me, please. Nice. Okay. Now the salmon's going to glaze now. Well done. You're getting good at this cooking stuff, you know that? Would you like to be a chef when you grow up?
Yeah.
Really? Would you like to have your own restaurant one day?
I'd like to have a bakery.
A bakery?
Me and Jack are planning on opening one together.
Oh.
And we do the paninis and make the coffees. And I do the cakes and the cookies. Then it's going to have, like, scrambled eggs for breakfast.
So you've already thought this out?
Yeah, we were planning it the other night when we couldn't sleep.
And who's going to be the head chef and who's going to be the sous chef?
No, we're not going to do that because we've both got different roles in it.
Oh, I see. This is well thought out.
Yeah, but we're not going to need anybody else apart from me and him, so no other people.
Oh, it's nice. Sounds amazing. You get the spoon here like this, okay? And just tilt the pan. I'll tilt the pan. You glaze the salmon for me, please. Now, they, my darling,
Are ready.
are ready.
Do you keep the ginger on top of it? What was your favourite type of salmon when you were little?
Salmon fish cakes.
Oh, I like those.
You like those? How does that look?
That looks delicious.
I'd like you to carry that very carefully over to the table, okay? And I'll carry your noodles. Ready? Let's go. Well done. So I'm fascinated with this restaurant you and Jack are going to open. Yeah.
Patisserie.
Patisserie.
This is my ultimate healthy dinner. It's fresh, home-cooked, and full of goodness. But most importantly, it's absolutely delicious.
Meg, Holly, Mum, dinner.
So we have a delicious teriyaki salmon with soba noodles.
These look and sound super healthy. Bon appetit.
I think we did well. High five. Lizzie would say, done.
Boom. Thank you.
Boom.
To collect selected recipes from the show, go to my scrapbook at channel4.com/Gordon. Next time, it's my ultimate home-cooked street food.
Something quite exciting about eating spice for breakfast.
Finger-licking treats that will have everyone racing indoors to sit down and eat.
I love fried chicken.
I love it more than you guys.
Hugh's taking fruit to places you've never seen before. I suppose that means to Belgium or something. River Cottage to the core tomorrow at 8. Stay with 4 next, though. We're off to Jamie's.